Hi, Jeremy the Tall Trainer here. You can't do it until you can picture yourself doing it. So this is the Goal Body Challenge that we're talking about here. And so if I cannot picture myself doing, the good stuff, I can't picture myself reaching that final destination, I'm not going to be able to do it. We can't rise above our self-image. What does the mental picture of yourself look like? Does it look more like the one on the left, or do you look more like the one on the right? People don't rise above their mental pictures. And so no matter, even if you even look like neither one of these, maybe you look better than this, but your mental picture is that you're at this place, is that you're going to keep behaving and subconsciously even thwarting attempts to do anything but that. So no amount of diet or exercise can overcome a poor self-image. If you believe yourself to be this person, is that you are going to keep making decisions. You're going to be acting and behaving in ways that create that person. And so what we need to do is we need to try to make a new picture for ourselves. And sometimes it's really hard for us to even imagine what that might look like. And so what we'll do is we're going to take our head and place it onto, a goal body. So somebody else's body perhaps, maybe your body from the past, even. And so we're going to put on that goal body, and what that's going to do is it's going to create a feeling for us. And you know what? Behavior is driven by feelings, not so much logic. And so we need to find a picture that really resonates with us, that gets us fired up. And so here's my example here. This is Stallone at 66 that I put my head on. This means to me that I want to be healthy, strong, and active at 65 plus. I want to be capable my whole life. I want to live strong like Jack LaLanne. One of my lifetime goals is to have gray hair and six-pack abs. So I want to do life well, and I want to be able to enjoy life and live life and be active throughout. And so even if I don't want to improve, I'm not trying to get stronger, faster, or do anything like that. This keeps me going at my workouts because I know a lot of it is keeping going. Keeping going is what's going to get me to that goal. And so this fires me up. I get energy from this. This is my wife Sarah's. So she's upside down over here doing this cool little crazy thing, and she put our daughter Anna, put her head on there, and so for her, she wants to have Anna see her working on her health, strength, and flexibility to be well-rounded, and for her to want to join in, for it to seem fun for her and not see it as a punishment. And so so it's pretty cool. I like that. This is Andrews, my brother. He's one of our trainers, and so he's got his body, his head on a body that's maybe got just a little bit more muscle than he has currently, and so this means that that he's taking the time to invest in himself. It's going to take some work to do that, and so it's going to mean that he has some discipline and self-control, to do that. It also is going to mean more credibility and respect among his peers and clients, and it's a tribute to the gift that God has given him of the body. And it's probably one of the best things he can do for his future wife. And so that fires him up. So he sees that picture, that gets him thinking and goes, man, yeah, I love that. I get energy from that. And so Christine's, for her, means to be fit, and it means freedom and no restrictions. No, I can't. I'm free to do any activities that seem fun or interesting to me. I'm not held back by my physical condition. I want to be a good example to my kids and inspire those around me to try new things. And so she loves the idea that we can improve. And so our challenge to you is to put your head on this goal body. I don't see a reason why anybody should not do this activity. This is not going to ruin you or mess you up or do anything like that. Like this is it's going to be inspiring. You'll be surprised at what this can do for you. And at the very least, it's just kind of fun. It's kind of fun to dream and imagine, some of these things. And our body gets more excited about doing our workouts with something like this. So put your face on a goal body. You can use computer or magazine, so you can go low tech or high tech. So you can find pictures and cut them out, or what you can do is search Google, and find a picture of somebody, and then print out that, and then print out a picture of yourself, and maybe just change up the sizing right. Maybe you have to print a couple times to get that size right, and then cut out your head and place it onto that person. And the higher tech version, you might be able to do this, with a little Snagit program, or even in PowerPoint. There's a way to drop out the background of a picture, and that's what I did for mine. And my wife and Christine, did the cutout. They actually cut around their face, and they just took a picture of that, and that works too. So write 3 to 5 sentences about what it means to you. So you could have chosen any body, any picture out there. Why this one? What does that mean? What kind of energy, feeling do you get when you see that? And so, what response do you have? And so putting words on that is going to be really, really helpful, and it's really going to inspire other people around you. So you being willing to share that is going to be pretty cool too. And then bring it in before the deadline. So whenever the deadline is, bring it in ahead of time. That's fine. Bring it in ahead of time, and then we'll take a look at them, and we'll do some sharing. And it's going to be really helpful, for other people to see, some of our thought processes, but also for us to actually take the time to have a thought process on this. So, I want to see you guys seeing yourselves more the way you actually are. I think most people see themselves much worse than they truly are. And so I want you to see yourself from a better spot. And if you start making your decisions from that better spot, you are going to be healthier and stronger and feel better. And so if you see yourself as a slug, you're going to make slug-like decisions. If you see yourself as pretty awesome, you're gonna make awesome decisions. I want to say a favorite research I heard was they asked some kids, what would Batman eat? And so these little grade school kids, they came up with like all sorts of good ideas and stuff like that. But what the cool part was, they asked some kids that question. They didn't ask this other group that question, and they just checked what they got at lunchtime. The kids that were asked that question, what does Batman eat? Not what should you eat, but what does Batman eat? They made healthier food choices. So in a way, we're sort of saying that we're saying, what does this person eat? Not that you should eat it, but what does this person eat? What did they do? You start making decisions that way, and that can change everything. You're no longer fighting yourself. You're in alignment, and it's actually exciting and fun. So give it a shot. It's going to be pretty cool. This is Jeremy saying, have fun, be safe.